Yoda? Yoda.
Oh, Yoda. Oh, yeah.
His grandson was into that.
Oh, Cole.
Cole's into him now?
Yeah, Cole.
The force you must learn.
What do you have on it?
20 bucks.
20 bucks. It's pretty sweet.
The box is cool.
Yeah, the box is the cool part on it, honestly, yeah. That's really cool.
$5?
Oh, I couldn't.
Huh?
No, I'm gonna have like $5 in shipping, and then between fees,
What do you want to give me for it?
I would even
don't
double
know
up.
if it works.
I do 3 on it.
All right.
All right.
$30.
That hardcore negotiating.
And I just sold it at 64 too. Untested. No, untested because I didn't think I had any 64 games to test it.
What do you got on the controller?
It's a little chewed up.
Make it 5?
Yeah.
All right.
5. You're more welcome to try it on.
Got $5 for you.
Thank you. I got a bag for you.
All right. All right, let's get to walking.
Straight $2 a pound there.
Have you seen everything yet?
I've seen everything I bought.
Oh, the people are still putting stuff out.
I bought several things,
Hey, you have a good one.
mostly in the dark. So.
Oh, gosh. What do you have on the...
What we're doing in groups, you know me. I got this, and I'm just doing price points, and I deducted, you know, if I tried to sell it on eBay. But I got this about $250. I'd work with you. They'll go a little lower. I got $125 on this. That's $175.
Okay.
On this, I'm around 500, 400, 500. I'd work with you. That's got some good games in there if you look through them. And I just tried to, you know, I didn't want to do it all
You said
myself.
500 on this?
This and this together.
Oh, together.
Yes, together with the system. And I would probably, for you guys, I'd do 400. I know who he is. And I got a couple other buyers too. You know, so I'm trying to make it. I priced this out, and it came about $722 what I would sell on eBay. Then I took off the buyer's fee. Then I dropped it down some more because you gotta, you know. So I got a couple guys who are collectors, so they don't care. They pay a little more, but sometimes they don't need it. You know. So I'll work with you if you're interested in it. There's some pretty good ones in there. $5. And if you wanted, that's the paper I did when I priced through that box of stuff. I mean, that's what I would have listed it for. I'm a little lower than a lot of people on eBay because if 3 people are selling them for 60, I'll put mine at 45 to move it because it's not inventory. And that's the paper for that box, and that's the paper for that box down there at the end. But you know what a lot of this is worth.
Decent titles.
There's a Street Fighter 2 in there. Oh, I wonder if that's this one.
No.
Nope.
No, this is a special champion edition, and that is also a special champion. It's the same one.
Yeah.
Booger Man. Get a 6-pack in there. Wonder. There's some good titles, yeah. No, for sure.
All together, I think they're all priced. I think it's about 900. I'd probably do 650 on everything.
And everything.
I would do that because I don't need it. Like I said, you need to make some. You know, it's sitting on a shelf, so I'm making some. And if I run across odds and ends, I'll put them in a box, put them in the truck, and wait for you the next time. Because I think I'm at the end of everything. This popped up in a closet where I don't know why they've been there for 15, 20 years.
No, they remember that cartoon. Adventures of Mighty Max. That's cool. Do you remember that cartoon?
If I watched it,
He got powers
oh,
from his
yeah.
hat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. My kids loved it.
Yeah, I didn't mind it at all.
I like the cartoons. They played the games. I've never been a gamer. I got mad because at 5 and 6 they beat me, so I didn't play against them.
Bubsy and Box.
Oh, that's a. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, that's a weird one in the box. Then there's another Bugsy 1 and 2 there, and then another Mickey Manic.
I don't think I've ever seen a.
It's a third-party cart.
Yep. Yeah.
So, like, to get around Nintendo licensing, they would publish it on their own cartridge.
Yep. And those are actually a couple pretty good ones. The baby one's like a $75 game, and the other one's about a $65. And there's some pretty good titles in that box.
I'm thinking about it, aren't you?
Yeah.
And those are some extra booklets and stuff. There's a poster from Rage inside one of, if that came in a box somewhere, but I don't have.
Bomberman, Pac-Man. Never heard of Yoshi's Cookie.
Huh?
I've never heard of a lot of
That's
things.
a Yoshi's Cookie's a puzzle game.
Yeah, in that crate, they all have their booklets in them, or
Totally.
cut out off the bootleg ones, I call them. I don't know if they're bootlegged or however they got around the license.
Yeah, same like the Tengen cart's the most common of the like non-Nintendo cart cards. River City Ransom.
I feel like the Deal or No Deal theme is playing right now. Like,
What do you think?
it is up to you. You know better than I do.
Well, we got a lot of stuff too. Or
It is pretty neato bunch.
I mean, I could shoot an offer of 5. I know that might be a little off for you, but
If you do 550, it would be good. We could do that. If you wanted, I mean, I would do 5 because I just don't need it, to be quite honest with you. I would
okay.
be okay with that.
Speaking the language now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll work with you. I did it
Let's
a
see if
couple
we
weeks
can come
ago with a
together
bunch of
here.
Nintendo stuff for a guy. Just 'cause, like I said, it's not inventory for me.
You're gonna have some crunchy ones.
It's the same when I shop out here. I try to bring enough, and then the one time I don't bring enough, there's something I really want. I gotta go real fast. Yeah, use that box too for whatever you can need. And like I said, whatever random crap I find around the house will be yours. So
Okay.
cables, everything. I don't care. I've sold to you a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think I'm done with this. I'm gonna go back to my patch collections again.
You'll be out here with patches next.
No. I need to.
Oh,
start
you need
getting
more
together.
patches.
Yeah. Well, this money, all I'll do with this money is I'll go buy a whole bunch of what do you call them, the plastic pages you put them in. Right. I have so many patches.
Gotcha.
That's my passion. Is the Boy Scout stuff and military stuff related to my field I was in.
I guess I have room in this.
I got some more bags. We'll get it.
When you condense it down in just 2 boxes,
Yeah,
it makes it feel like less grandiose.
Yes,
Like,
when it's all spread out. Well, I went to one a couple weeks
I'll
ago.
be
The
like,
guy had about
I
that
bought
much.
everything he had, and then it's
Yeah. Well, that's why
Yeah.
I went someplace 2 weeks ago. It was a yard sale, but he had about the same amount of stuff, but he had it on like 10 tables, all laid down flat. I was like, holy crap, that's all. And then you start, oh no, that's one flat. But, you know, he was laying it out so people could see.
yeah.
I tend to like leaving things together so somebody has to touch. Well, this is good. This clears off another couple shelves.
And all of this was your kids.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all summer, I've probably sold 40, 50 systems this year. Some went online. I just had to put them online. The Jaguars went online.
Yeah.
and all my Texas Instruments. The Texas Instruments stuff was mine, but that was a home computer that I had.
Yeah.
And I was surprised that people even use that stuff anymore.
I just picked up a bunch of carts for it. The carts are a little hard to move.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm just gonna throw like
Yeah.
when I finally do list those, I bought them this summer. I'm just gonna throw them all in one lot.
Yeah. A few of them, just look, a few of them
A few,
are healthy,
yeah.
healthy. But I had the encoder, and I had the recorder, and the tape deck, all that crazy. The voice synthesizer. I had, and it was all relatively good. The guy was very happy to get it, so.
For
Well, I just
sure.
happened to be in the military, and I'd have a lot of friends that were still living in the dorms unmarried, and they would sell their stuff when they left. So I picked up a lot of it secondhand. They just couldn't travel with it. You know, they didn't have the weight privileges like I did being married.
Now they'll pack up everything for you.
Yep.
Yeah, because like when I like got out and everything, they brought in movers and.
Oh, they did that for us.
Yeah, they
too.
did that for us as well, but between deployments, like so, like before we went,
Yep.
and then when we came back,
Yeah.
they, unpacked
Yeah, my
everything
sons
for
were
us.
packed up at Fort Hood, and then just got stored down the road, and then they came back and came back out again. 'Cause they
Yeah.
had to free up the dormitories for the year. Yeah.
I have no cash. Give me like $40.
That's really
Thank you.
bucks. Well, let me count that because
double-
now you're talking numbers and all this stuff. We're gonna walk off, and he's gonna be like, "You shorted him."
Absolutely not.
I'll go leave bad numbers on your videos.
Oh God! You join the club.
This guy, don't go to Froggy
One,
Flipper instead.
2, 3.
That guy's just funny to watch. I'm not into toys, but the guy's comical.
420,
Yeah.
440, 460, 485. I don't know why anybody watches me. It's not the personality.
No, I just like watching stuff.
Nah,
I
I know,
can
I'm
see
just
some-
joking around.
Sometimes what you're buying, I'm like, I'd have never thought of that. And I go look it up, like, oh, okay, if I see one of them, I'll get it before you. No, I get it.
He brings stuff home and I'll think, why would you buy that?
I do the same thing. My wife looks at me, you're nuts. And when I sell it, I list stuff, and sometimes when she's yelling at me, I'm like, I just listened to 20 minutes ago, it's sold. There's no way. I said, sold. She goes, who is that? That's your friend buying it for you. I'm like, no, sometimes it's weird stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't know everything.
Hey guys, so we have everything on the video game lot up the hill here in the barn, so we'll go ahead and get in there and check it out and discuss some potential numbers with you guys. Hey guys, so we're back at the barn here. This is our new workbench. We're also putting another table in here that's gonna be pretty cool and gonna do a little bit more work in this still. And I'm in the process actually of like filming all of the different things that we're doing when it comes to building out this shipping order fulfillment area. So that'll be on the second channel. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe the day after. When it is, I'll put it in the description here, in cards, pinned comments, stuff like that, just so you guys know what's going on. But here is the lot here, flea market lot that we just purchased only a few days ago. This just seemed like a kind of low-hanging fruit video, so I figured I'd get this together for you guys. Some really cool NES titles here. So like, we've got Metal Mines or Crystal Mines. Jeez, I don't know why I keep saying, I had it in my head. It does have its manual, so I'm not 100% sure how much that's gonna boost the value, but we'll get a little bit more for it probably. We've got this Baby Boomer here. No manual, but it's got like it's like cardboard. I think it is instructions. Actually, it's like getting started and everything. So I'm trying to do all this one-handed, and that's a bad idea. So I'm gonna hand this over to Jess for the camera work here and just kind of talk to you. We got Castilian, that's a fun one. River City Ransom's always a cool cart to find. And we've got Toki Going Ape Spit. That's spit, YouTube. Not swearing, I promise. Castle of Illusion, that's a Mickey Mouse game on the Genesis. So, there's also Mickey Mania there. And a lot of these have manuals, some do not. Coming over to the NES here, Yoshi's Cookies, a cool game, of course. Totally rad here. We've got Dragon Warrior, and I think this is like complete.
Oh, I didn't think it had a game.
Oh, do we not have the game with Dragon Warrior?
No.
Sorry, I have a couple lots that I've been mixing up in my head here. But we got the Dragon Warrior box and manuals and Explorer Handbook and everything. I don't know if this is the version that came with Nintendo Power or not, because at one point, like, if you had Nintendo Power, you would get Dragon Warrior for free, so they could boost, like, Nintendo Power memberships. Anyhow, you've got the Tengen cart here for Pac-Mania, so that's pretty cool. And Prince of Persia here, this is with manual and box, but the box has definitely seen better days. So when we do our total, we're gonna deduct a little bit for that, so don't worry. Then we've got all of the other Genesis games here. Some of them with manual, some of them with no manual. And we've got these guys right here. So we've got Wonder Boy, a 6-pack, which for anybody that doesn't know has a lot of like the early popular Genesis games. So you got like Sonic, Golden Axe, Shinobi, Column, Streets of Rage, and Super Hang-On. Really good value, actually. It's not worth much, but it's a good value for your money, right? Sega Genesis Arcade Power Stick with a Sega Genesis with multiple different controllers, including a couple 6 buttons here, which is always nice to see. Then we've got the NES right there with Zapper, the Hattress. This guy's like all over the place. There is a sold comp for like $129.99 if it includes like everything. And I haven't fully looked here. So we're at the manual. We've got the sleeve. We've got the Hattress game box. It does have a piece of styrofoam in here. And that's it. So I think we're probably more around that $60, $70, $80 range than that $129.99, because I think that had like a poster and all kinds of other stuff with it. Let's see, we've got the spreadsheet right here. Our total gross sales, this is very idealistic. So what we actually do is, first off, all of these listings are gonna be handled free shipping. And that way, you know, that's gonna be a cost that we're gonna have to deduct. But we also, like after 30 days, it goes 5%, after 60 days, 10%, 15, 20%. And that's something we've done for years now. And it does allow some people to get a deal because we price at market. So if it doesn't sell, it does end up going a bit below market. So we are able to kind of give some deals. So this is if everything's sold within 30 days, no sales. We are known to take offers and stuff if it's reasonable, you know, not like, hey, can I have this for half off or whatever. We typically don't do that, but here we go. Our total for everything on the table, gross sales, would be $16.56 approximately. We're gonna be deducting for both shipping and eBay fees, a total of $5.32. And then we have a cost of goods here, $500. So we're looking, and this is a very idealistic total, guys, of $626.30 and return here. And that's before paying taxes, all that stuff. So we could be looking at a double up on our money. I would say with the kind of offers and sales and stuff like that, we might get close to a double up, which is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I like buying this kind of stuff because it's really nostalgic for me anyways. Like, of course, I like having the cartridge stuff around. Cartridges and like really early disc-based games like CDs and stuff, like, you know, your PlayStation, Sega Saturn and stuff like that. I really love finding that kind of stuff. And it's just a really cool lot here. And I know you watch, so hey man, I really do appreciate the deal. And this is everything. Coming up on the second channel, Pro Flipper. Still a lot of money, guys. Like, do we need to do a challenge where we go to a thrift store starting with $46 and have to turn it into $5.48 before lunch? We're turning this into the ultimate eBay shipping room.